Who's going to win it, folks? Who's going to win it? My prediction coming up. Yeah, I can go on 10 different directions with this one, guys. Let me just get everything out of the way, so I got to get out of here and upload these videos soon. I can go 10 different angles with this. I can tell you, if I'm going to look at it and be brutally honest, and we'll talk about speed. We're in the speed era. Colorado have the edge. They got the edge. Colorado have the edge there. Physical play, Tampa Bay have the edge. Even though Colorado's been great this playoff physically, they've been great. Tampa Bay have the edge in a situation like this. When it comes to pressure, Tampa Bay have the edge, without a doubt. They've been there. They know what the trenches are all about. Colorado, this is their first go-round this far. Goaltending, without a doubt, Tampa Bay have a monster edge there. Maybe that'll be the difference, and Colorado might surprise us, and Kemper might stand on his head. Who knows? We don't know for sure. But one dynamic player, I'd have to say, of course, Nathan MacKinnon. They got the edge there. So the difference is with a team like Tampa Bay, okay? And if Braden Point plays is huge, really huge. And a difference with a team like Tampa, though, they can lose players to injury and still win this series, where they can't in Colorado. If Colorado lose Makar or MacKinnon by chance in a game and he's out or misses a game or whatever happens, sprained knee, whatever, they're going to feel that big time. So it's hard to predict something like that will happen, but if it does, then the champs get favored again, and that the intangibles, I guess you could call it, I would favor the champs for sure, because they are the team that are the defending champions. They know how to handle pressure. So it's going to be fun to see this series. Now, how would I break it down? Colorado have the home ice. That's going to play a big role in this series going deep. Colorado, all the pressure's on them opening this series, guys. It is. It's not all on Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's not going to feel any pressure anyway. They don't care. They really don't. They don't care. They're just there to play game to game. So Tampa Bay, start on the road. I think that favors Tampa Bay. I do, because all they got to do is get a split and then hold serve at home and win the Stanley Cup, which they could do. They're capable. We just seen what they did to the Rangers. Tampa Bay hasn't let in I'd have to even check the series before when they played Florida, right? Florida hardly scored any goals. Florida might have not got an even strength. They might have not let in an even strength goal since the Toronto series on their home ice. I'd have to check that. I didn't check. I should have checked that before this video. But I'm going to, if I'm going to go with a crazy prediction and just an outright crazy prediction, I tell you what, I'm going to say this goes to Game 7 in overtime this year. It's going to go to Game 7 in overtime. That I'm actually pretty convinced of, okay? Because that hasn't happened in my lifetime, and it's going to happen. This has all the makings of a series that can go Game 7 in overtime.
Sounds interesting.
I think Tampa Bay is going to win. I think they're going to find a way to clinch that dynasty. If it goes to Game 7 in overtime, I can't imagine what Colorado fans and Tampa fans will be going through if this series goes to Game 7 in overtime. I can't imagine, guys. I can't. It would be just maybe the greatest Stanley Cup goal we'll ever see in our lifetime happen, if that does happen. So that would be, for me, very exciting to see it go to overtime in Game 7. And I'm going to pick Tampa Bay in 7. I think this is going to go to distance. I think Tampa's going to have to win it on the road. And I think goaltending is going to be the key. They're going to be able to stay in games where Colorado's really pressing them because of Vasilevsky. I think that's what it's going to come down to. And then certain games, maybe 2 of their 4 wins in the series, Tampa Bay will be the better team. But the other 2 will be steals, that kind of thing. That's kind of how I see it breaking down. Game 7 in overtime, I could see that just going like 2-2, Game 7 in overtime, which would be just awesome for us fans to see something like that finally happen. It would just be awesome. I just want to see it happen once in my lifetime, guys. I've never seen it happen in the finals, so it really will be such a cool thing to see. But if Colorado wins the Stanley Cup, I won't be shocked. What I will be shocked, guys, if somebody wins it before Game 6 or 7. If somebody wins this in Game 5, that will surprise me. I don't think so. These two teams are too evenly matched. You know, you got it's kind of like the young Oilers against the veteran Islanders, what's going on here. But let's face it though, this Colorado team has been around a few years now. It's not like this is their first go around. They've been around, they've been hurt enough. They might get it done too. I'm just going to go with my gut. I'm going to say that the champs, Tampa Bay Lightning, win this 4-3, Game 7 in overtime. There you go. That's it. See you tonight, guys.